endless night. Faded photographs still linger here. Gritty elegance held in every tear. City breathes its story slow, in paint and weed and undertow.
Open your eyes, what can you see around? Wind of the open sky, over over the siren sounds. This is a dream, getting the royal scar, holding a diamond blade, throwing it far, holding your breath still. You jump the fire, we'll just sit and wait till. Can you fly? You got it, then try to tell me you got the wrong guy. Got the wrong. Got the wrong guy. Then try to tell me you got the wrong guy.
Good evening, y'all. My name is George. This show is Don't Panic Flip, and it's been a week and a day since I think the last time we streamed. Hold on, gotta throw some music on in the background here. And man, a lot happened. I feel like oh, well, that might be just a little too loud. Expo happened. Eternal Gremmy, by the way, 16-bit guy, welcome. Expo happened. A new pinball machine was both announced and released. Winchester is out there, and it looks awesome. It plays awesome. I was there. I got to try it. I got to try it 3 times. Thrice I put hands on that game, including a couple of like really good ones. That, man, whoever got Winchester, like the first 512 or whatever it was, y'all lucked out, because that's gonna be a fantastic game. And you know that Carl is gonna do it justice with the code. It's great. Also, Eternal Gremmy is currently on a 15 stream streak. Eternal Gremmy, thank you so much for watching. 16-bit guy also confirming Winchester was fun. What else? For a quick recap, I'm sure we'll do a legit, like, real recap with Paul on Thursday. He was supposed to be here tonight for the next Basement Dad's Pinball podcast. But he had other stuff going on. In fact, I think he's streaming actively right now. Let's see. The Eternal oh, that's nuts, right? Yeah, it's nuts. Absolutely. What else? Predator. Finally got to put hands on Predator. Better than I thought it was gonna be. Like, they went wide body again. The game shoots better than what I was expecting. It really seems like they effectively used the wide body. Now, I only got to put one game on it, and it's a long playing game, and I was trying not to spend 20 minutes while there was a group of people behind me. So I kind of like tried for each of the shots, and then I went to the upper flippers and I tried to do stuff with the upper flippers. I really liked it. It's not Winchester, I'll tell you that. Winchester, it seems like every route on the table has a way of changing, so that way that's not the route, that may not be the same route it takes later. So every time you play that, or every time you get into a new mode or something changes in that game, it's like you're playing a different table. You can never get comfortable on Winchester because it always has you guessing. Also, despite the fact that I really didn't want to, I played a lot of Harry Potter. I got to go check out the JJP factory, got a tour from Eric Minier, the man himself. I got to chat with Eric a bunch about the current state of JJP, about Harry Potter, geeking out about tattoos. So many cool things. Man, what else was there that we got to check out? The Kickstarter campaign pinball machine. That is definitely, it is smaller than a normal pinball machine, and it feels and looks kind of cheap. It even sounds really cheap, which maybe we knew that going into it, Huh. Yeah, Eternal Gremmy, the $1,000 one, exactly. Yeah, it's cool for $1,000. I'll give, no matter what, it's $1,000 pinball machine. So that is rad. On top of that, it's really pretty. It just, I don't know that it's a standard size pinball ball. Like, that was the first thing I looked at. It'd be like, is that, I don't know, man. It just feels like, it doesn't feel or sound like a real pinball machine. But it played awesome. It was up almost the entire time. So gotta give him huge props for finding some way to mass produce $1,000 pinball machines. Also, what you're hearing in the background is here. I'm going to switch. So this is FIRESVLE 2.0. We now have a new genre, and you can see the logo in the top left, although my video, of course, is covering it. Interesting, it says genre synthwave. That's not the case. But you can see the logo. That is the trip hop FIRESVLE logo. So we have a synthwave logo, a trip hop logo. We have two more themes, genres coming in the near future. But trip hop, I just released a little bit ago, and we're generating active new songs as we're listening right now. We are also on a schedule now with FIRESVLE, so 24/7. That's the hope with this stream, and it's gonna switch between different genres based on the time of day. Right now, we're approaching late night, so we have kind of calm, I would say, trip hop style music. I'm gonna have to mess around with some of it though. This is the first foray into something not synthwave. We'll pick it back up into synthwave here in another 11 minutes. There's also a ton more happening under the covers that I just got figured out today. I've been working on this for like a day and a half to kind of revamp the API that the underlying API for FIRESVLE. So it's much more flexible. I can now add new genres kind of at will. But notice you've got images that kind of match the trip hop genre. Now we've got some horns. I'm loving it. This is really cool. I love what's going on with FIRESVLE. And I just need to get it to the point where it has 4 different genres of music that it's able to generate and pull from. And then I'm done with FIRESVLE for a bit, and I got to jump into another project because this other one is eating me up right now. I have so many great ideas. And keep in mind, I need y'all to help me with this next idea. So be ready for that one. Now, in the meantime, we've got music. We've got some chill beats. We've also got some pinball. Let's see what we're prepped to play tonight. Oh yeah, that's right. We're back on King Kong. It's been a week and a day. And we're going to throw down on, I guess, a week and 2 days. We're going to throw down on some King Kong this evening. I'm trying to think of what else there was. I know Loser Kids talked about American Pinball. I don't know if you listened to their podcast. They tore apart the new game from American Pinball, and rightfully so. It's a piece of crap. It's like a bowling and a skee ball kind of mixed together, and it is... I don't want to be overly harsh, but it's not fun. Not only is it huge, somebody forgot something crucial there. Eternal Gremmy, it looked like a sad piece of shish kebabs. Yeah, it's exactly how I would have described it. It's a sad piece of crap. All right, let's get a feel for how the game's shooting here today, or maybe a better way of saying that is how I am shooting. All right, we are ready to start a mode. Done. We also have one more climb for our first 100 feet. Okay. Not where I wanted that to go. There it is. There was a banana combo just there. Oh no. Cool, what do we need to hit? We're gonna go. I missed it by that much. But we did get the mode shot. Good. All right, we're going for the upper hit. I missed it. What does it want me to hit right now? I don't see anything lit. Pterodactyl. Oh, I've got to hit the drop targets. Barrel roll. We do need the biplanes right now, as many as possible. There it is. Man, hit that shot, dude. There's another Kong letter. All right, we did not get our biplanes, but we did get 12.8 million on that, which isn't bad. We've got a locklet, we've got another island mode started. So we're making some progress, and we haven't completely lost, like, horribly our first ball. Oh, good, we've got a multi-ball. Oh, that sucked. Well, so much for that. Giant spider multi-ball. That was a bust. There's a lock shot. There's that shot. Okay. All right, that mode is done. We are ready for an island lock, so I'm gonna grab that on the right orbit. Hey, Heppo, see, I wish this game had the Star Wars theme. Norg New Machine, they could put it in a dumpster with a do better note on it. They could put it in a dumpster with a do better. Heppo, see, not gonna lie, I can't tell. Hold on. Oh, we also have a New York City event. Hold on. Let's do the limited flip count, and we'll do stage fright. I really like this mode. I can't tell. Borg, got it. Borg, New Machine, they can put a dumpster. Carpool Pinball. What a great name. Thank you so much. For that, was it a rate? Yeah, we got rated. That's awesome. Thank you for bringing 4 beautiful people over. Oh, we are leveling up. Well, that was interesting.
Usually do.
All
Alright, thumbs up. Ready, guys? Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins! Oh my god, he just ran in.
Oh, that's right. We have limited flip counts. All right, there's our first chain. What I was trying to say, Hepoc, and I got lost. I actually I love this game. I can't tell if you're struggling with this game or with the new Star Wars game by Borg. All right, we're gonna try right orbit a little too much there. There's 2. All right, we're doing good here. Carpool, I hope your stream was fantastic. Awesome. There's another award. Wow, no rest for the wicked there. What do I need to do here? I need to hit that back corner. I do have an extra ball lit. All right, I think we have to hit this 1 or 2 more times. Oh, hey, we're still in a save mode. That's right. There's that. There was that. Got it. All right, so 1 more chain to complete the mode.
Not even supposed to be here today.
Who is that? Benjamin, howdy. Good evening. Oh no, I used up all my right flips. Which I don't think I can do. Okay. Nope. All right, we did not complete that mode. That was still a lot of fun, though. Star Wars is a layout that is so disappointing. I think I could do better myself. King Kong is a fantastic layout that I love. Horrible of Stern to give the Star Wars IP to the shitty layout. Hepoc, I'm not a huge fan of the new Star Wars layout, for sure. And Star Wars IP, I don't know, I'm in a weird place there, right? Like, I feel a little bit kind of Star Wars'd out at this point. Like, we've had a lot of pinball machines. There's a lot of content on television. Most of it isn't good at this point. But this was the OG, right? And everybody wanted the OG to be really good. Yeah, I got to even put a few more games on it at Expo, and I was kind of in the same boat where it's not a game I need. As opposed to Kong, it's going to be a very sad day in Whoville when this game leaves the whole the panic room. All right, it was an interesting little combination there. All right, we're fine. We're fine. All right, here we're gonna do that. We're gonna try this again. That's fine. Or not. Nope, that wasn't fine. Owl, welcome to the stream. Star Wars is meh. I really wish they would have put more thought into the layout and had some cool toys and moments. It feels super dialed in and uninspired. Yep. Thank you, Owl, for putting that wonderfully. It feels like a very tight, tough playing fan. Once again, as opposed to Kong, all right, so we have a New York City event. No, it's not. That's a multi-ball. We could go Kong Cave. Let's do that. Here in Norway, I'm almost glad that we are not getting the new Star Wars. Right, because it's not available. I forgot. It's not available outside of the US. That's not good. Did not get the Deadeye jackpot, unfortunately. Kong shoots godlike. They just messed up the Pro Premium and LE values. The code will get to Godzilla levels and be amazing. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think this game has top 3 for Elwyn, top 5 for all of Pinball, kind of written in it. All right, we're gonna start that mode. This game shoots great. I love the rule set on it. It's a lot of fun. It's easy to understand. It's such a great game.
Listen, he is in trouble. He is the guy who's gonna get her out.
All right, we're bringing the multi-ball and double scoring into this. Let's see what happens. All right, we're back to Synthwave on the Fire Sale channel. Really? Oh, come on. I think we got an add-a-ball there. Cool, this is what you want. 2 balls on the right, so you can do that all day. That's what we want. I think we have a super lit. All right, now we want to get a ball over to the other side. Do we? I don't know. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Oh no. All right, we have got our Kong multi-ball. So we did the thing we had to do in Kong multi-ball at this point to light Kong multi-ball. That feels amazing. All right, we're cool. Let's just take a look at the playfield and reevaluate our decision-making paradigms. Yeah, exactly. The combos, what you can do when you're trapped up in certain areas. I love the artwork on this. I know the artwork weirdly has been shat upon, but man, this is exactly what I want in terms of artwork every time. Well, that was mean. All right, I think we can take on another biplane. Is that right? All right. There's that. There we go. Thank you, game. Just work with me a little bit. All right, we are ready now to grab our final island scene. Or not. Too bad someone's Dippin' Dots melted all over it. It is very colorful, Eternal Grummy. I will give you that. It's a colorful game. There we go. Good. I didn't get to choose that, so this is the last of the scenes. That's all she wrote for the first one here. Toasty! What's Brewing coming in with 6 beautiful people? What's Brewing? My hat's off to you. Thank you very much for the raid. What's Brewing? I hope you had a fantastic stream. That was okay. We can step it up, I think. That wasn't bad for our warm-up game of the night. That was the first time I played pinball since Expo. Which is funny because I didn't play much pinball at Pinball Expo. I don't know about you, but I spent entirely too much time I like chilling with people and having a really good time. And I don't know that I didn't do that too much. I did that just the perfect amount. But I actually didn't play, at least in any competitive sense, I would say, a lot of pinball. That said, we did some competitive like dollar games, or rather, it was fun. If you lost, you had to take a picture posing as somebody on the back glass. And that was fun. I'll take that. And that. Far left. Not quite. I'm gonna let that ski jump over. Oh no. What do we need now? We collected a Kong letter. Gonna let that go back over again. Just be patient here. So what I want to do is hit this left upper shot. I don't know what else to call it. That. To that. Now we're gonna go. Not what I wanted to do there. What do we need? Ah, it looks like we need that right orbit. Or a beautiful mystery shot there. You did have an amazing game of Winchester Mystery House, though. 511 million. Yeah, that sounds like a hell of a good game. Congrats on that. Cool. That may have been the last bomb, so that mode is donezo. That's not good. All right, we're fine. Concave with an island arrow. Gonna be patient here. We're just gonna do that. It's always a safer backhand here. Second island scene. Sure, pterodactyl attack. Yeah, for me, okay. For me, when we were playing, it was always to like check different shots. I wasn't playing to try and put up a good score. In most of the games, it was to. I found myself, I should say, oh no, trying to get to a place where I could say I attacked all the different shots, and I got a feel for, okay, what's the thing? Like in this game here, the thing is to hit that shot and hit that shot. Like there's more to King Kong, but it's the left orbit to upper ramp. Dune is awesome. We have a Dune local, so I've had the opportunity to play it a ton. I've got probably about 10 or 15 games on it at this point. None since the most recent code update, though, so I'm looking forward to playing it again. All right, we're gonna try this again. All right, what do we want? We want climb there. To there. I'm gonna go for the upper shot. Did not get it. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and start this scene. We've got 2 more climb shots currently lit before we finish our first 100-foot climb. So I'm gonna try and hit this first one right off the bat. Did not get there, but it's fine. I'm gonna get it here. There it is. So our first 100 feet is done. We'll let this ski over. Woo! I'll take that. You're so excited for Winchester Mystery House. Pinjamin, did you get one? That was dangerous. I should not have done that. I'm just not gonna get a good ball 1. Yes, nice, Pinjamin, congrats. Within the first 2 hours of reveal, so hopefully sooner rather than later. Yeah, I hope Barrels of Fun is able to make them quickly. A. Ogden for 51 months. My hat's off to you. I have a feeling something's about to happen here. Oh yeah, look at that. It's happening. Hey Ogden, thank you so much for helping us hit level 3. Man, it's funny. I was gonna change this. I know how I'm changing level 3.
誰が一人だと言った
Oh.
know that the man with the
Hey,
power
Amiga
of
Cammy.
nature can bring you to the
I
end
hope
of the
everyone's
world.
ready for just
And
a
you
little
should
bit of
know
chicken
by my
attack.
stride and the look in my eyes that you are about to be massively forced together. Chicken attack, chicken attack. Watch your back before it fades to black. C'est my love harmless but mycket nå chicken attack. Go chicken go, go chicken go. Now gonna fly, you on the sky.
All right, we get a little bit of chicken attack on this fantastic Tuesday evening. Evidently, it's gonna keep going.
With the power
Hey,
of
Ogden,
nature,
I'm
you're
glad I
never
could be too.
alone, and you can't live alone, man. Every piece, every tree follows me to the end, and you're about to be massively chicken attack, chicken attack. Watch your back before it fades to black. Say my love harmless, but say chicken no chicken attack. Go chicken go, go chicken go. Now gonna fly, you on the sky.
So Benjamin says, I mean, it's completely sold out. This is Winchester. I don't expect it'll come up for sale all that often unless it ends up disappointing some folks or the value rises so high that some owners can't
Go
resist
chicken
flipping
go,
for a profit.
go chicken go. Now gonna fly, you on the sky. All on the air, all on the air, all on the air.
Yep, even the international one, says Amiga Cammy, which was 100 units, are all sold out. We're going right into level 4. What do we got going on right now? So, I'm going to walk you through a little side project here. If you're new, I've got this channel where we do fun stuff with AI. Now, we do fun stuff with AI on this channel, but I created another channel to do even more fun stuff with AI. For example, this is FIRESVLE. And FIRESVLE is still Fred. You can kind of see, even though my camera's in the way right here. That is the personality of Fred mixing or creating on the fly using AI music 24/7. Like, right now we've got two different genres of music. We've got synthwave and we've got trip hop. I've got two more genres coming, possibly 5. I want to see how AI does with chiptune. Trip hop was kind of interesting. Definitely feels real sexy saxophone right now. Does Fred know he's a DJ yet? No, not on this channel. I still haven't combined the code bases yet, which is funny. Because Fred, I've rebuilt the underlying engine that basically gives Fred his personality over on the other code base. But I haven't pulled it actually into this code base, so he's unaware of what he's doing over there. Which is disappointing. I know, I gotta make that change here at some point. It's funny, but man, I've got probably another half a day to go on FIRESVLE, and then I think I'm good enough and I can just let it run. It's now going to time, based on the time of day, it'll be switching to different genres of music. So early in the morning, we're gonna go with electro funk, starting at about 6 o'clock a.m. So you have some kind of upbeat, happier music first thing in the morning, and then we're gonna switch to what was it? It was something from and then we're gonna move right into either synthwave, or it's a smattering, I would say, of genres and subgenres of synthwave for the workday. So that starts at 9 and it goes until roughly about 6 o'clock at night. 6, we're gonna slow things down, think like dinner, and that's we're gonna switch to trip hop. And after trip hop, we're gonna move into at 9 o'clock, we're gonna move into lo-fi chill, and then finally from lo-fi chill, we're gonna move back or into like sleeping style ASMR ambience from midnight until 6 o'clock a.m. DJ Fred, it's a dead man's party. I used Udio AI to make my streams opening music, and so many people have complimented me on it. Not one has picked that it was made with AI. Yeah, that's what we're listening to right now, Amiga. We are listening to entirely AI-generated music, song after song. And on top of that, you can do fun things like, sort of fun. It's fun for me. Like, if you like that last song, you can do exclamation point like, and Fred responds, and you can see it now. It keeps track of likes for a particular song. Now, I spent a good chunk of yesterday and today because I got this working, and then I had to play around a lot with actually getting it to not cause its own issues or to like time out the other songs. And then I had to work on processing power. Like, I needed it to generate music faster and more timely, so that way we didn't have a gap. Cool song. And then I had to rebuild the engine to allow the consumer of the API to specify the type of music they want. So I love this music. I really hope he brings in a good beat. Sounds like it could go places. I like it. So if you don't like it, you would do exclamation point dislike or exclamation point bad, CNK. But you'd have to do it over in the FIRESVLE chat. So this song's cool. I'm not sure I actually like it. I don't know that I like the beat. So I'm going to show you. We're going to do exclamation bad. Thank you for your feedback on Chromatic Reverie. I appreciate your input and will work on improving my music. Right, yeah, Owl, Scary Future, right? So all of this and the work I've been doing on the engine is actually to feed into another project that I will come back to here shortly. Amiga Cami, thank you so much for that follow. But it's just generating music constantly on the fly, an image to go with it. And now I'm storing everything that's happening in a database. I've got storing all the music and images locally, and I basically shoot. I'm going to give you a genre, a subgenre, a style, and a theme. And go ahead and find me a song that matches those tags that I haven't listened to in at least an hour. And if it doesn't exist, you go generate it. So that's what it's doing right now. Meaning it's kind of a big upfront cost to go through and generate all those songs, but over time we'll develop a larger and larger arsenal or library of music to pull from. And at any point I'll be able to say, give me synthwave, cyberpunk, what is it, like caste system based battles and retro 80s vibes or something like that. You throw all those tags at it, and we may actually have some songs that pre-fit those tags. So in some cases we might play it, but if you ask for it again, it drops off the list. Like, I can't play this again because I can only play a song once an hour. So it'll go through and then try and generate another song. Anyway, that is a breakdown of what we're doing over here that nobody asked for. So instead, I'm going to take a second and show you a little bit about what we're doing here on King Kong. Before you know it, FIRESVLE will be the composer for K-pop Demon Hunters 2. K-pop would actually be pretty awesome. Man, do I throw K-pop as a genre in there? I'm thinking K-pop has got to be a genre at this point. Shoot. Yeah, we'll do AI-generated K-pop. I really want the Saja Boys. Was that the name? It wasn't Sanja. It was Sanja? Man, I can't remember what the boy band was, but actually, I loved all of the music in that movie. Saja, thank you. Okay. The Saja Boys. That, I want more of that kind of feel to it constantly. But really quick, a walkthrough of King Kong. We're at 11:30. So we need to spell King. You have to do these 6 different things. First, you have to defeat the T-Rex. You have to do biplanes destroyed, Kong multi-ball, spider pit cleared, all of the island scenes, and you have to get to 1,250 feet. Let's focus on trying to get to 1,250 feet. I want to see what happens when we get there. But to defeat the T-Rex, you have to spell King Kong. There's many different ways to get letters, which then lights the T-Rex battle, and you have to defeat both T-Rex 1 and 2. We've only done that once. Biplanes destroyed. I've also only done this once. You have a very short amount of time to hit that combo, the left orbit to the upper flipper ramp 5 times. Each one of those kills a biplane. Kong multi-ball, you just saw that. We have to get a super jackpot in Kong multi-ball. You have to make it through all 3 spider pits. You have to make it through all of the island scenes. And lastly, you have to climb to 1,250 feet. So let's go do that. Let's see what happens. Like it's easy, right? Like we're just gonna do it. Oh, I was on ball 2. Hi, camera. Yeah, C&K, we're gonna try to do all the things. Nope. We're not doing that. We're gonna get a good ball 1 here, please. Sure. Awesome. All right, we need all of these right ones here to climb. Cool. All right, we got our first 100 feet climbed. So we have a new batch of yellow climb targets. Let's go there. Let's see if we can hit, obviously, that shot. Let's go left orbit. 10 million points. That's not bad. Oop. Somebody did something. What was that? Oh, Pinball Jones. Rating with a party of 6. I really don't care about the modes. I'm gonna focus on the climb. Pinball Jones, Paul, Dan, perhaps Jerry, how was the evening? I hope your stream went very well. Thank you so much for the raid. And y'all, if you're coming over here and you're unfamiliar with where you are, well, don't worry. My name is George. This show is Don't Panic Flip. And tonight we're playing a little King Kong. We're also drinking a peach-flavored high noon. Made amazing tacos for dinner, so I'm doing pretty good right now. PBJ, or Pinball Jones, thank you so much. All right, what do we want? This. Excellent, excellent. There's that. We need that upper climb. Got it. There's the next one. Looks like we now have an extra ball. We've got 2 more climbs. Oh, no. There's one there, and now we need the upper ramp. Not at all what I wanted to have. Don't come back down. Grr. 266 megahertz. King Kong is a fun AF table. I agree. I am loving every second I've spent on this table. Let's grab that island lock. Or not. There we go. Got the island lock. That's going to give us a 2-ball multi-ball in our next mode. Island scene, I should say. Work with me, game. Work with me. You're not helping. All right, let's grab this scene. And we need our extra ball. We also need this last climb. Just gonna let that go. There. Oh, are you kidding me? There we go. Nice little stage flip. Got it. All right, now we've got all new climbs. All right. No idea what's going on here. Seems like the magnet should turn off. All right, we're cool. Let's put the ball over here like that and then get the easy extra ball. Beautiful. Patience here. Okay. Oh. Got it. Cool. We got our jackpot. Thank you, game. And we got a Kong letter. Cool. We're still in this mode that I don't really care about right now. Oh, we're at our first New York City event. That's why we're not climbing anymore. So we got to get out of this mode so we can do our New York City event. That's not good. Wants me to shoot the biplane. Let's see if we can. Yeah, there we go. I think 3 more. Got it. Darn it. Man, for whatever reason, when I have to, I cannot hit this shot for the life of me. Okay. The flow is just ridiculous in this. It's so fun. All right, let's grab the lock shot. Let's do this New York City event. Got it. All right, screw it. Let's just go for the 3-ball multi-ball. Also, I really like this one. All right, so we're in a 3-ball for this. Flipside Memphis. Thank you so much for that raid. My hat's off to you. I hope your stream was awesome. Hope we're leveling up, y'all. All right, that mode is done. We've got 2 ball locks. We're ready for another island scene. Welcome to level 5. She is so angry and just wants a little bit of hot wings, right? It's not too much to ask. All right, we're prepped for multi-ball. What do we need to hit right now? Let's go there, to there, to there, to there, to there. That was an awesome combo right there. Interesting. Cool. There's a gong award. One more for the hurry up, it says. Awesome. It was a banana combo, and was that the final? Was that the final? No. That's the final. There we go. Obi-Wan. I low-key want some wings now. I like that. What do we got? Did we spell King Kong or something? Yes, we did. All right, so let's fight some T-Rexes, shall we? Remember, this is all about that middle button. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Darn it. All right, we pummeled it, but could have been better. No! Gosh darn it. Ah. All right, we did not beat up the T-Rex. Both T-Rexes. We didn't even beat up one T-Rex. That kind of sucks. All right, we got something big. I'm guessing it's not a New York City event. Oh, that's multi-ball. Don't start that. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. And Bob's your uncle. We are now ready to start our mode. Don't. There we go. We've got our mode started, and then we just have to hit this right orbit to bring in a multi-ball. There it is. All right, now we're in King Kong multi-ball. It would be good to get that super jackpot while we're in here. I think we can still, yep, we can make progress on climb. Cool. What do we need? We've got green over there. I'm gonna go there to there to there. We did just collect Kong multi-ball. All right, whatever. We got our Kong multi-ball. Cool. Just trying to calm it down here right now as we go that route. That works. And we tilted. I have no idea what ball that was. All right, we have an extra ball. There. Let's see if we can, on the fly, hit that shot. Beautiful. Cool. We need this far right shot for our island lock. Good. We also got our climb, and now we're ready to start our mode. We have an extra ball under the right flipper. Oh, we have a New York City event is what we have. Let's do single ball window shopping, 3x scoring. Okay, what do we want? We want that shot. That shot. That should be an extra ball, and I believe that was some sort of a mode shot that was cool. Woo! that was rough. I haven't seen that kind of a reject yet. All right, we did get our extra ball, though. Still have no idea what ball we're on. We're at 700 feet. Going for the upper shot. We want that island lock for realsies this time. Want that upper shot. I totally got there. Cool. We do have the pit multi-ball available. We got our island lock all set to go, so let's just escape the swamp. We've got Kong multi-ball lit. We're at 700 feet on the climb. We're getting closer. We're gonna get that back. All right, that's coming back around. Good. Good. We're gonna go for that upper shot. I missed it again. Nah, kind of got there. Somehow we got that back. Yeah, there we go, there we go. All right, drained out of that. What are we at? We have one more shot to complete the 700 feet. So I'm gonna go there, there, come on. There it is. Cool. Now we're working towards 800 feet. I do have a multi-ball ready, so I could go there to there, up and over. Awesome. Now we'll start that scene. Beautiful. Now we're gonna bring in this multi-ball in the pit because we've had 3 multi-balls stacked for a while. Is this the last scene? It is not the last scene. All right, and nope, missed it by that much. Got it. All right, we've got our 2-ball multi-ball here. This is good. Ooh, jackpot is lit. All right, what are we going for here? We need that climb. Let's go for the upper. Got it. And now we'll go for the biggin. Yeah, there we go. We just hit 800 feet. Spider quadruple jackpot. Good afternoon, Kirk Hobbs. I did expect you to be renting Harry Potter by now. Yeah. All right. Me too, Kirk Hobbs. Your HP is still a month away. And oh no. We're fine. I do have concave lit over here. I don't know what that's going to get me, but we're at 900 feet. We're actually getting pretty close. But we're on ball 3 and we don't have an extra ball. Let's tempt fate. Let's go for this last scene. This is the last one. And our island scenes are lit. Cool, we're gonna go there to the upper. Got it. There, we're gonna go for the upper again. Up and around. Got it. There's that. We're gonna go for that. Cool. Calm it down. We are ready for our third New York City event because we have completed 1,000 feet. We're really working it up here. Wolfman, welcome. Yeah, Kirk Hobbs, you truly are on the other side of the planet. The good thing is I have saved enough for another pin while I've been saving for Harry Potter. The only upside for the long waiting time. Yeah. Congrats on saving up for another pin. What's your other pin, Kirk Hobbs? What are you thinking? All right. Island Mystery, Light Kong Lock. Okay, let's do it. Kong Lock is donezo. Awesome. Here's our New York City event. Let's just not die, please. This is our third and last one. Okay. There's that one. Wow. That was a really cool shot. I forgot that this was counting flips. Oh, crap. And that sucks. Five flips left. Okay, what do we got? 3 flips. There's that. We got a Rampage award. We got a super jackpot with 19 flips left over. I think we beat that. Yeah, Monkey, this is DJ Fred right now. Or Fire Sale. 70 million on Rampage. We beat Rampage. That was great. All right, so we're focusing on climbing, I think, right now. We could also work on the pit. We've got island scenes and Kong done. We're working on King Kong. We could do biplanes. We could, or we could just drain. Like, we could let biplanes be biplanes. Biplanes be bygones. There's something there. Kirk Hobbs, I want to get an ice cold beer game a year or so back. He was so he was the disty for that, so I didn't get it. Oh wait, I gotta go back up. Monkey, by the way, hi. Oh wow, I missed a lot of chat. I'm so sorry. When something comes out that is worthy of the spend, I will let you know. Hey, if you had a chance to get Winchester Mystery House, do that, because that was great. Wolfman, I did go to Expo. It was an amazing time. You were thinking of barrels, but the distributor for them in Australia is a butt. Shirks his warranty, so I don't buy from him. Got it. You bought an MMR back in 2016, and he was not going to warranty anything, just over the phone, and you do it. In those days, I was a real newbie, not knowing anything, so I swore to never buy from him again. Grudges are something I can hold. So I wanted to get an ice cold beer game a year or so back. He was the distributor for that, so I didn't get it. Yeah, Monkey, thank you so much for swinging by. Appreciate it. Where are we at here? What were the highlight, unless you already covered it? Wolfman, the biggest, honestly, what was it? Predator didn't suck. Like, I was expecting Predator to be bad, and Winchester won Expo. Also, some amazing homebrew games. Monster League Hockey, or Monster Hockey League, was awesome. That was the 2-person game. That was incredibly well done. What else? Big Trouble in Little China. I actually didn't get to play it because the line was so long, but man, did I check it out. It's gorgeous. But the big thing that won was Winchester. Winchester is amazing. And for the people lucky enough to actually get one of the 500, I think that game's going up in value. Kirk Hobbs pointing out that barrels is off the table for you. Yep. Well, what time is it? Yeah, it's after midnight. Let's go check this out over here. First night back after all of that travel, the trip out to and back on Chicago. Man, all of the partying in Chicago. We're taking it easy right now. Wolfman said, I could have gotten a Winchester. It's going to be local, so it's going to be local, so I'm good. Yeah, I was wondering who was going to snag Carl, too. Yeah. Barrels got Carl, and man, what an amazing game. I can't say enough positive things about Winchester, right? Every shot in that game becomes another shot, or it alters its layout. It is... If I wasn't so keen on getting a Harry Potter, I would have pushed hard for a Winchester. So, just looked on his website, and Mystery House is sold out too in Australia. Yeah, I'm sure it's sold out everywhere at this point. But, Yahtzee, welcome. I have the Sega version of Mutant League Football and Hockey. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know if the licenses was the same. It's not Mutant Hockey League. It is, let's go with, Monster Hockey Pinball Game Expo. Let's go to Cool Toy. Let's actually do this on
is
YouTube.
what the world's most advanced PC.
All right, we're going to kill the sound on that. We can skip this. Awesome. Hit play.
We're missing out.
All right, cool toy. That's Doug. Doug is amazing. What a
If you're
cool
a pro
guy.
owner, because the pro owners didn't have the answer, because prior to that, sound design, the game layout, the flow, the path,
All right,
the
so this
designer,
is
Carl
Mystery
D'Angelo,
House.
very high level Pinball
Predator,
Brothers machine
once
they had
again-
released.
Predator was so... Oh, you guys can't see this. Darn it, I was on the wrong screen. Predator didn't suck. I'm not going to go so far as to say it was awesome or anything, but I was expecting this layout to be horrific, and actually it was enjoyable to shoot.
Game, I just
It's
thought
a
it was
long playing game,
Clubfest, and
though.
I played multiple copies, multiple different years, and it was never. Rookie Pinball wasn't officially here on site at Pinball Expo 2025, but they were.
All right, here's Big Trouble in Little China.
Work again by Brad
Here we
Albright.
go.
I mean, this thing was a blast to play. Gather a buddy.
This is the
go
game
head
I'm
to
talking
head
about.
And just play this Monster League hockey game because it is
Monster
such a fun
League
time.
Hockey. There we go. Yahtzee, that's the one. So it's a two-person game. There is a lot of nuance to the rules and how you play. There's LCD screens all over the place in this.
And on the
It's
subject of
awesome.
monsters, being the father of a child that's 3 years old.
So I would say Monster League Hockey, Big Trouble in Little China, Winchester. Surprisingly, getting the opportunity to play Predator was, like I said, I was expecting it to be crap, and it wasn't. It was better than complete crap. I would love more time on it. It is a very long playing game, so those lines did not move fast at all. And of course, getting to play Harry Potter. Harry Potter Harry Potter has to be game of the year this year. I don't think anything can beat Harry Potter. It's so good. Let's see here. Yeah. After seeing what Elwyn did, after seeing what Elwyn did, says Wolfman, Carl was a shoo-in. Yeah, and of course, Carl nailed it. So, where are we back here? So, we'll go over it in much more detail on Thursday. We've got Paul coming over. We're going to try and finish up part 3 of the Basement Dads End of an Era podcast. But we'll probably start with a little bit of a recap, and we'll separate those as different episodes. So maybe a quick 30-minute expo recap, and then we'll dive right into the final. I think it's 8 pinball machines in our 3-part End of an Era series. I think comments that Stern is somewhat dropping the ball compared to JJP, Spooky, and Barrels is pretty valid. I think it was just a tough year. Kirk Hobbs, I'm gonna point to a game. This one. This one, for whatever reason, if it was any other year, would be hands down pants off game of the year. It sucks that it came out the same year as Evil Dead, Dune, and Harry Potter. All 4 of those games are top-notch games. I think King Kong is the most thoroughly rules done. That's tough. Actually, Harry Potter. Wolfman, I'm going to agree to disagree on that one. Actually, I think with some of the rules updates, now with the most recent package, I actually haven't gotten to play it, but I loved the layout, and I loved playing it despite knowing that there was a lot of bugs and issues. The layout was fun. Fair, but man, I hated it. Wolfman, I get that. For me, I feel like, man, I'm just on all the wrong views, but for me, it feels like some games I go into and the layout just, it isn't where I want the shots to be. I want to hit the shot, and it's always slightly different. And that, to me, is the difference between a fun experience and a really crappy experience on a pinball machine is, could I hit the shots? I'm an okay player. I should be able to hit the shots. Also, shout out to Cool Toy, since we're stealing some of his video to take a look at Monster League Hockey. And Wolfman, just bringing in all the Dune hate. It's not just the pinball machine. You're saying it's also you weren't a fan of the license. I get that. But Kirk's saying, is it proving that Pinball Public is becoming more picky, i.e. wanting more from Stern. The lesser three seem to give pins now with a lot more than Stern. Kirk, I'm excited to see what Spooky does with Beetlejuice. That theme could go the distance, but they made so much positive progress with Evil Dead. I want to make sure that they don't take a step backwards. Right? Is this the end of Spooky building crap machines and we're just going to get great things moving forward? I don't think I can buy Sight Unseen from Spooky anymore. And Winchester, I think Barrels is doing really good on build quality, on the games that they're releasing. This theme isn't obviously a knock it out of the park situation, but the game is a knock it out of the park situation. Wolfman, I once again agree to disagree. I actually love shooting Evil Dead. There's so many different shots on that table, and I can find the majority of the shots. The theme integration is great. It's a wide body, which always makes it kind of funky, but I like Evil Dead. I know what happened with Ultraman and Halloween, and I would still wait to see how the Spooky played before committing. Yep, I'm in the same boat. But I'm more likely to now. That said, all I want, I just want a TNA. Like, more than anything, I want a Total Nuclear Annihilation again. I could see that it would sit so beautifully back there on the other side of the panic room. It was too floaty, but the theme integration was excellent. Wolfman, agreed on that one. What's fun is if I had it in-house, I would pitch that thing to like 8 degrees. I get what you're saying about floaty. Every version I've played was definitely floaty, but it feels to me like people aren't pitching it high enough. Like, I think that could be a very aggressive game. But yeah, more talking on Thursday. Y'all have a great night. Let's go find someone to send all of this love off to. And remember, we'll have Paul over here for a Basement Dads episode. I was dumb and I finally got headphones. It was more expensive than I meant to, but at this point, I won't have to turn around to talk to Paul, or when Jay-Z's over here talking quietly into the mic like this, and I can't hear while I'm playing pinball over there. Those days will soon be gone. I just have to wire everything up. And to do that, honestly, what I need to do is rewire everything, and also clean out the garage. So lots of stuff happening. TNA is great, but it's not a game your non-pin friends can play. Yahtzee, I don't know about that one either. Man, I'm just going to be difficult tonight. Like, the audio is so great and the rule set is so simple to explain to somebody who's a non-pin person. I love Total Nuclear Annihilation. But I understand how it doesn't have the same draw, but I do feel like the music and the retro, like, synthwave vibes also pull people in. Man, I'm just like talking myself back into it as I say it. Either way, y'all have a great night. Thank you so much. We'll see you back on Thursday.